Mhm. Let me see if I can hopefully phone not drop down. Hopefully it's all right. Let's see if it turn up. I type something in the chat. Hi, how are you? Just a minute. Let me type something in the chat. Just a minute. Let the live go and build up a little bit. Hope all is well. How are you doing? Jump on to the front instead. Just a minute. Still have to go right over about this. I try type something in the chat. So in the meantime, the discussion is about cheating. Yes. So I just want to type something in the chat first and then we will talk. So me stop a while ago, it kinda good morning or good night. Just give me a second guys. Let me see if I can hurry up and type this in the chat and then Hi Gorilla Live, how are you? Thank you for joining. How are you doing? I guess when we start type, me can't stop. Me have to just continue. Because if me stop it, I gonna mess up. It jump on one different part and then how are you doing, Gorilla Live? Silent watchers, how are you doing? Hope all is well. Just a minute, guys. May I try just type it and then we can talk because I don't want it to jump off. How are you, Gorilla Live? How are you doing, guys? Hope all is well. Just a minute. Soon finish. Soon finish. Difficult. Situations. Sorry taking me so long. So me have to start over again, I like now go or etc. Leave it at that. Cause the receipt now come up. So hello, hope all is well. Thank you for the like. Yes. So sorry it took me so long. I try to type this something in the chat. Yeah. So how are you doing? Hope all is well. Thank you so much for joining my live. Yes. Let me see one who is here. Let me see. What did I miss? Oh, Gorilla Live is here. Gorilla Live. How are you doing, Gorilla Live? Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, come in. Oh, thank you for joining. Yes. So the conversation will be about cheating. So let's get right into it. Sorry it took me so long to type up what I should put in the chat. Alright, so now we're gonna have the discussion, although it's very late here in Jamaica, or very early. Most persons would say it's very early, or we would say it's very late because it's still bedtime. Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna get right into it. Yes, so let me see if the phone on brighten or it's okay. Brighten it a little bit more. Alright. Okie dokie. So now I think I'm gonna do maybe an hour or 2 hours. It depends. Right? So as we see what's going on the internet from the other day, where they were having like issues arising about cheating on social media. A soldier involved in his girlfriend and another, I would say the Bonaman or something of the sort. Yes, so it involves 3 persons, and allegedly the 3 of them is working for, they are soldiers from Jamaica here. So one would say, how well did the boyfriend handle the situation when it comes down to cheating, right? How well did he handle the situation? So, welcome everyone. Welcome to my live stream. This is ANI speaking. Yes? Welcome to the live stream. Where are you watching from? You can type in the comment section as well to say where are you watching from. I am from Jamaica. Yes, I am a Jamaican. Like the live stream, guys, and subscribe to the channel. If you love what you see going on here, like the live stream, subscribe to the channel. How do you subscribe? You subscribe by watching a little video, because if you don't watch a video or maybe 3 shorts and leave a comment, the sub won't stay, right? If you're a content creator, within 24 hours I will come over on your side to see what your channel is about, because if I come over any earlier, the sub won't stay. Yes, so now let's get right into it. So tonight we're discussing the viral video that has Jamaica talking. We're not here to attack anyone personally. We're here to discuss the situation and what we can learn from it, right? So that's what we're doing basically. So now what happened with oh okay, so a man returned home. How the story go? We're gonna basically talk about the story, how the story went, right? Yes. Maybe I'm gonna stay for an hour, or maybe 2 hours. It depends. It depends. Silent watchers, or you have all is well. So now a man returned home unexpectedly. He found his partner with another person, right? He, he stayed calm. That's the right thing to do. He stayed calm, hold his composure. Yes, because in Jamaica here, we all know how these things turn out sometimes. Really, really gruesome. Yeah. So he did the right thing. He held his composure. The Q&A is here. I love see this when it come up in a color, you see. That which color I must choose. I'm just gonna choose a color. Alright. Alright. So the Q&A is here. Let's see what the Q&A says. Something you're okay. Surprisingly good at. Well, what I am good at, I would say I love doing towel arts as well. Yeah. From me do the housekeeping course, me love do the towel arts. Me love see when the bed make and the towel arts them on it. It looks really, really lovely. And you decorate it with the flowers and all these things. Me love see it after everything decorated, it just look beautiful. That's something I love. I'm very good at it as well. So let's get back to what we were saying. That's the Q&A. Yeah. So now he said he hold his composure, right? So in Jamaica here, we all know that when a person allegedly catches their partner, whether man or woman, sometimes it doesn't turn out good, right? So for a person to come in and see something like that and hold his composure, that takes guts, right? That takes a lot of guts within that person to be holding their composure despite the situation, right? So now he said calm, right? And he stayed calm and asked him to leave. Asked them to leave. He stayed calm and he asked them to leave, right? The both of them to leave. But what I am saying, as most persons are saying, why would she take the person to her allegedly boyfriend's home? Is it just in the spur of the moment, or is it planned, or is it a way of getting back at her partner? Why she did what she did? Is there something going on with the both of them, and she wanted to do something hilarious for it to get back at him, or something of the sort? Because I would say when him catch her, she never did a cry nor nothing, and I said, baby please, or whatever. Me never mean it, or she not have nothing to say. Me don't know if maybe because she was caught red-handed, I don't know, but or she was in shock, I don't know. But there is something about it that doesn't add up. Yeah, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. Because she don't seems, she doesn't seem sorry. So I think she's trying to get back at him for something. You know, sometimes when woman, and the man have an argument, and sometimes they're not communicating, right? When they have an argument and they're not communicating that well, the communication breakdown, these are the things that happen. Because guess what now? She probably have this person, maybe she and him work together, and any little thing happen in her relationship, she tell him and all these things. So maybe, sometimes man tell woman say, boy, you know, say, instead of encourage a person and say, well, you know, say, boy, I no need to work it out and whatever. Maybe some men would say, boy, you know, say, you might not the right man for you, you know. Me can treat you better, or, you know, because they might take time working themselves just to get what they want, right? It's not really say them want the person, you know. They just want what they want. So to achieve the goal, they're gonna be like telling you what you want to hear. And then you're gonna be like, in the spirit of the moment, you're gonna be like getting somewhat attached to that person because of what they're saying to you. They're saying all the right things to you at the moment that your partner is not saying. So eventually, you're gonna fall for that person, right? I guess that is what happened. But without thinking, for some reason, she ended up taking the person to her boyfriend's home, which is wrong, right? Because that situation could turn out very, very wrong. Wronger than wrong, right? In Jamaica here, there's a lot of those situations that doesn't go the way it go now, right? You hear it over the news where, you know, persons get D because of what they did. Right away the rage step in. Instead of stay calm, the rage take over persons, and it's like them heart a boil and everything just turn upside down in their mind. And the first thing them catch, a problem, right? The first thing them catch, a problem, because them a do things now without thinking. But it is good say this boyfriend was thinking, is thinking about himself, and it is not worth it to go to prison for any of them, right? So him just tell them to leave, and him say, you know, allegedly him can't believe it. The girlfriend do something like that. Him just can't believe it, you know. And I would say respect goes to the boyfriend because he was thinking straight at the time. He was hurting, but yet still he was thinking straight. And that is a great thing because it could have been worse. We could have heard something totally different from how we hear it, you know? So he's hurting and all these things. We don't know why the girlfriend did what she did, but I guess the relationship was breaking down somewhere, allegedly. So, you know, when these things start to happen, women sometimes, or men, it's vice versa, women or men intends to find a shoulder to lean on, right? So no matter what your partner going through, don't shut them out. Don't try to treat them like a total stranger. Because if you really love the person, you want to know what's going on inside that person's mind at the moment, or in the heart at the moment, because You don't want the person to be straying away from you, right? So if you have an issue going on, just still take your partner, sit down and try to resolve it as quick as possible, because these things sometimes it goes on till it reach a level where it nothing good never come out of it, right? So you have to just do the right thing before it escalate to something more serious that you would want it to reach to, right? Yes. So that would have been the right thing to do. So him asked them to leave, right? And I would say that is a good thing, because it could have been worse. It could have turned out worse. Him could have tell him, say, no can't leave you so right now. No can't leave you so. But you know, him tell him, say, them can go. And him tell the girl, just go on with him. Yeah? Just go on with him. So now, discussion question. What would you do? What would you have done in that situation? Well, in that situation, what would I have done in that situation if I was in his position? Since so what would I have done? Them say 7 brothers, 7 different mind, right? So maybe if I was in the position like that person, I would have done the same thing. I would have tell them to leave, you know. I would have tell them to leave, because you don't want to put yourself in any problems later. You're going to say, if me did know. Because them say, if me did know, always come after. You know, guys, I always talk about these things on my life. You know, always be the bigger person. Always think of what can happen when you do something wrong. Think about the situation first before you act, right? So once you're thinking straight, you know how to approach the situation. So you're gonna do the right thing instead of the wrong thing. So you know, respect goes to that soldier, because the soldier boyfriend, him do the right thing. Him won't be getting himself in any problems because of 2 persons that caught up in the spirit of the moment, because that is caught up in the spirit of the moment. I don't think that guy loved that girl, and they're not gonna be like sticking together. Yeah. So him just did want something and a quickie and him get it. So that's what he wanted, right? Because you know some persons, they like to go in people's space. They like to try if say, oh, them are the man and this and that. So even though he probably know that that's the man's place, him still go there and him still do what him do, and then he pretends as if he doesn't know what's going on, right? So to say that, don't as most persons would say, you have other places where you can go, right? So that was disrespectful, that was distasteful, and the soldier boyfriend is very strong. He's a strong person, yeah? And from him manage that situation there, he can manage any other situation that occurs, yeah? Yes. Mm-hmm. Him can manage any other situation, right? Did the boyfriend handle the situation well? Yes, he handled the situation well. That's what I was just talking about. You know, hats off to him. Yes, he handled the situation well, because at least we don't hear of anyone losing their life and all these things. So that is a good, on that part, that is a good result coming from that situation. He was thinking straight and he was being the bigger person. It takes guts to be the bigger person, right? And to do the right thing, it takes guts, right? Why do some people cheat instead of ending the relationship first? Why do some people cheat instead of ending their other relationship first? Okay, I would say they were not like thinking about, persons sometimes they don't think about ending their relationship that they're in, right? They just going through something at the time, and them tell themselves say, okay, this is the answer, which is it is not, right? Them tell themselves say, oh, this is the answer. Oh, I'll be getting back at him this way. I'll be getting back at her this way, which is not the answer, right? You're only getting yourself in deeper S, right? Right. Because if you and your boyfriend have something, or your husband have something, or your wife or your girlfriend have something, right? That only adds more problem. That only add more problem to the situation. It doesn't resolve the situation. It only shows now that you cannot be trusted, and the person is gonna like more, it just gonna make matters worse, right? Gonna make matters worse. So if per se you know you can't tell people what to do in their relationship, you can't tell them to like end one relationship first before starting another, um because them know how them feel about their partner and how them partner feel about them. So them have to decide what they want to do, you know. But if per se you're gonna go out there and cheat, that don't make sense. You have to like, if you know you don't want your partner and all these things, I would say the best thing to do is to end the relationship before you ending up going out there and cheating. because sometimes these things don't end well. When the partner find out, sometimes these things don't end well, right? So, and when you end a relationship, you can't just rush into a next relationship like that, because eventually you're in it for like pleasure and not love, you know. You're just looking for someone to like lean on because you're going through a breakup and all these things. So while the person would be thinking you want them and stuff like that, or maybe you would be thinking the person want you. Sometimes the person don't want you, the person just want what they want, right? And even you, maybe you break up with your partner and you run to the next person, and then maybe you're still thinking about your partner where you break up with, you want to get back with your partner. So them something there, it's like a roller coaster, right? So that's all love love is. Love, that's all love is. Love can be messy, love can be love can be love can go all type of way. Yeah. So now, mm-hmm. is it is it ever okay to see someone else? Is it ever okay to secretly see someone else? No, it's not okay. Because when you secretly seeing someone else, this is what it's going to end up leading up to. Seeing someone else, you're gonna start having some form of attachment to that person that you're seeing secretly, right? And that person that you're seeing secretly eventually going to be like pressuring you to get deeper in the relationship with them eventually. Meaning them are go want start do the things them and whatever, because they in a for them mind you're also in a relationship with that person but secretly, right? So whatever your partner is doing with you, that secret relationship is gonna be needing that as well. So you're gonna be like having your partner and then having that secret person. So you now have two relationships going, right? And I'm telling you, when your partner find out about, you know, God bless all of the partner them way hold them composure and they're still with their woman when them find out all these things. Them still there with them woman same way and them forgive them. Yeah? Because them really love them. And them tell them say, boy, don't make the mistake again. You know? Because we're not perfect. Sometimes things do happen, right? But sometimes most persons don't look at it. Most persons don't look at it and say, oh, they could have been the one who doing it. Them just get rage in a rage and just attack the person, whether the female, mostly the females normally get attacked by the male because the male find out that their partner is cheating, and it put them, like them I say, she take them for fool and this and that, and them sort of thing there, some form of ego going on there, and the heart full, and things happen. A lot of situations happen where sometimes the woman not cheat either too, but the men, maybe because they have been in a different relationship where that happen, so them just get insecure, and anybody there with won't have peace because of their situation before, So like this guy, the boyfriend that we're discussing now, the situation, for him now, I don't know if him can like trust. Hopefully he will trust. He will learn to trust again. He will find love again. Hopefully. But if that even happen, it's gonna take him a while to get over this one that happened, right? Yeah. So, does social media make these situations worse? Does social media make these situations worse? Does it make the situation worse? Well, in a sense, it make it worse because it's going viral, and a whole lot of persons who knows these persons will be like asking questions, seeing them, and like trying to always but it's good to talk to someone, it's good to talk to someone. So by talking to someone, it helps, because a person can go into depression and all these things, and God knows what can happen when a person go into depression from all this stress. So in a way, the person or someone allegedly put the video out there and stuff like that. So in a sense, the person who video it put it out there, I think, allegedly. So I would say maybe to expose the two, and I think that was his way of getting back at his girlfriend, to show people the person she is, and the guy who went ahead and go in his house and do what they were doing. So he just wanted to, or someone just wanted to expose them. So social media will let it go viral, and social media will try to speak about it and try to like understand why something like this has happened, right? So everybody will be talking about it, because it shocked everybody. It seems like God was in the building because the three of them, knowing that the three of them are soldiers, that could have been, it couldn't, in a sense, it could have turned out the other way around, right? But God was in the building. Yeah. So, yes, in a way, social media make it worse, but when you look on it from a different point of view, most persons are saying they're picking up for the boyfriend that went and saw them there, and he was saying come out time house. So they were like, I would say, overstepping. They overstepped, and they didn't recall where, or maybe they didn't care about where they went and did their thing, because out of respect you can't bring a man to your partner's home in your partner's bed. That's totally, and that would give your partner the leverage or the utterance to do whatever he wanted to do. But then he realized that he would be the one still would be in the wrong, because that's how the law works. So him hold him composure, him try not to be upset, right? Because the guy even thought he was gonna hurt him. But him say, no, me nah do you nothing. Just come out of my house, right? So God was in the building, as I said. How important is trust in a relationship? How important is trust in a relationship? Trust is very important in a relationship, because if per se you have your partner and your partner, call it say your partner, leave you at home and go somewhere, whether if you stay for the week or so, you can say, well then okay, I trust her, I trust him. Me not for myself say, boy, she a go do this or him a go do that, because you have a bond, and the relationship that you guys have, you talk about everything. You can leave and go somewhere, and the other half can trust and believe, say, yeah, your partner have your back. Your partner not go cheat. Your partner not go find somebody secretly out there, right? So trust in a relationship is very important. You protect your partner and you're protecting yourself, right? Goes both ways, vice versa. Yeah? Silent watchers, pick up yourself. Goes both ways. Can a relationship recover after cheating? Can a relationship recover after cheating? Can a relationship recover after cheating? Gorilla Live. I don't know why Panda phone here. Gorilla Live don't have the mods. I don't know how in blue come off, but alright. So now, some persons, as I said, they will go back together and thing, but in some cases they don't trust the person and thing, so there's gonna be issues, right? Some person will get over it and try if it trust you, while some persons won't get over it. They still have it bundled up somewhere, right? Still think about, look here, sometimes you even have an argument, and while you're having the argument, the person of course you and I tell you. You understand? So it no make no sense if you know say you did it with a person and you cheat and the person can't forgive you. So if there's no forgiveness and thing, the person will constantly bring it up back. When any little argument, the person will constantly bring it up back. Or if you say you go this so, the person I go say, try to find out, maybe searching your phone, maybe trying to find out where you went. Maybe you tell them say you go this so, but them in a few them mind, them not believe say this say you're gone. Maybe because them not trust you. You understand? So sometimes people will get back together after cheating, but there will be a but. Right? They might go say, but what if the person cheats again? While some persons will just forgive and move on from that, and hoping that you won't do it again. Right? So some relationship go back together after cheating, while some stay apart because them no want that in a them space again, and it go hard for them to trust anybody again, right? It go hard. So number four lesson is the importance of communication. Yeah, so this is why it's a communication is key to every relationship. That's what I was talking about. You see, once the barrier break down between you and the person in a relationship, you guys aren't seeing eye to eye again. The least little thing cause an argument, and maybe how you feel about the person as well. Sometimes the other person don't want to have a conversation. Maybe the other person holding on to the love, but the other partner kind of don't want to comply to. communication and all these things they just want to do with them. And sometimes it's because they have someone else out there listening to them and stuff like that. So they're kind of clinging to the secret person that is there for them. So they're now communicating with that secret person instead of you, while you're there trying to hold a conversation with them. They don't want to have a conversation with you because they're already having a conversation with someone else, right? So that's where it breaks down. Respecting your partner. So respecting your partner, it goes both ways, right? So same way you want your partner to respect you, you have to also respect your partner and show your partner that love that you would want him or her to show to you, right? So it's vice versa. Some person would say if the person give them 50%, they will give 50%. If you get 90%, you will be giving 90%. Some persons, they will be giving maybe 70%. All right, call it say the woman I give 70% and the man is giving 100 or 90%. So the man is giving more, putting more into the relationship, showing respect, showing love and affection, while sorry, while sometimes the woman, or vice versa, sometimes the man as well, sometimes the woman we are putting her all and the man have someone secretly out the road and is not putting in the same amount like what the woman are putting in, vice versa, right? So now, so respecting your partner goes both ways, right? So your partner show you respect, you show your partner respect. Same way like how your partner show you respect. Ending a relationship, honestly, it honestly if it's no longer working. Ending a relationship, honestly, if it's not working, if it's no longer working, yeah, well, that would be the best thing to do. If the relationship is not working, that would be the best thing to do, because you don't want to be in a relationship with a person that it's not working. These are the things sometimes that cause big problem. The relationship breaks down and you're still living together. Every day you no argue and fight. Every day you no argue and fight. They have even children. Every day they argue and fight in front of the children. Every day they argue and fight. One day things get out of hand and then you hear it over the news. So, because in a way, the both of them love turn into hate and the both of them still living in the same space, right? Nobody is deciding to end the relationship. Nobody is deciding to to walk away, right? And these are the things, sometimes you hear it over the news, things end up tragic, right? So ending the relationship if it's not working would be the best choice for both persons, right? Just to prevent the both of them from hurting each other, right? So if you're in a relationship and it's not working, ending the relationship if it's no longer working would be the best option, right? Because it wouldn't end good if you're living with someone and the both of you at it all the time, right? Worse if you're in a toxic relationship. Hi silent watchers, how are you? All is well. So staying calm in when you stay calm in a situation can it can prevent a lot of issues from happening when you stay calm, right? When a situation arises and you stay calm, it helps you to be the bigger person. You won't get yourself in any trouble that you will have to think about later and I say, boy, if me didn't know. So in this case where the boyfriend come in and see what he saw, he should give himself a pat on the shoulder because he handled the situation very, very well, right? Yes, that's why this is one of the reasons as well why everybody is talking about it, because normally this situation doesn't end good at all. Staying calm in emotional situation can prevent tragedy, right? So that's what he did. He is training that he got, I would say, is training that he got. Staying calm in the situation prevents tragedy, right? So it prevents him from doing something that he's going to regret later. So he stayed calm in the situation, preventing himself from doing something tragic, right? And that is an awesome thing on his part, right? Do you think he, he should, do you think he showed self-control? So guys, you can type in the comment section to answer this question. Do you think he showed self-control? I would say yes. He showed a lot of self-control because he was even talking to the person. He was even talking to the person, telling the person how to pull the door to come out. Because I guess he was panicking. He doesn't even know now how to pull the doorknob. Yeah? So now, he showed a lot of self-control. Yes. Would you forgive your partner after something like this? Would you forgive your partner after something like this? I would say a lot of persons, guys, you can also comment in the comment section. Would you forgive your partner after something like this? I would say from my point of view, I would say a lot of persons forgive their partner after something like this. A lot of persons, whether it happen in their home or it happen elsewhere, you know, some men have a heart of gold, right? Some men, no matter what, they will always love their woman, right? Because that's their woman. They don't see themselves leaving the person, even though the person cheats, or vice versa. The woman don't see herself leaving the man, even though the man cheats. But in the back of their head, they're gonna be thinking, is he or is she going to be doing this again? You know? So there is always gonna be that question, right? What advice would you give a young couple? What advice would you give a young couple right now? Guys, you can also type in the comment section to say what advice would you give a young couple right now. For me, what advice I would give? Take your relationship, move slowly, right? Because the saying that they have now to say about young people nowadays, they don't, they don't see themselves staying with one person. They don't see, most of them, they don't see themselves staying with one person. They don't see themselves committing to a relationship for like a long time, like they're married, you know. They want to be dating other person. They want to be like, I would say, like testing the waters, as they would say, to see which person is fit for them and stuff like that. So my advice to them is get to know the person you're with, be friends first, and see where it goes from there. You grow together and don't rush into anything. Just take your time, move slow, and just get to know each other. Get to know you one another inside out, right? Because them say, see me a one and come live with me a two different something. So get to know the person overall. See if you and the person want the same thing. If it don't have the same goals and stuff like that, then you know you'll find your match eventually. And don't make them just tell you, say, boy, you and them have the same dreams and aspirations. Because sometimes, because they love you, then we say, yeah. Because they want to say, you guys are a match made in heaven. So, let them be honest with you and let you know, so that you can know where you're going with your relationship together. Yeah. Good morning. It look like say my weight name they set back by itself because no one has the blue. It's set back by itself. There's something I drop down. Good morning, Italian. Let me give you back the blue. It look like it's set back by itself. Thank you for the emojis. Look like it's set back by itself. Me just see Gorilla Live too, and him never have the blue. Yeah, so we're talking about, thank you for joining. We're talking about relationship and cheating and all these things, yeah? So, you catch me when I am almost at the end. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining. Italian say, good morning, my sister. Good morning, everyone in the chat. Hi, sis. Yeah, it does that. It does that sometimes. Yeah. I really see so much persons without. Me don't know what go on with it. I can't tell what's going on with this thing. Me don't know what go on with it this morning at all. It keep on a show, say. I don't know why it a show that way. Probably when the next live it will show me, I don't know. It a reset back, it look like it now come up. Now come up blue. Yeah. So we're talking about the viral situation that happened recently. I don't know if you saw it on the internet. Yeah, Italians say almost at the end. Well, I am glad I made it. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you just woke up, was happy to see you live. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm happy to see myself live too. You know, I'm telling you, sometime in the night you want to sleep, and me I tell you, me sleep and wake, and me say, alright, let me do one live. So probably the next time when you come on the live, you will get back the blue. Cause me no know what, me not see it a show. It not show up on my side, me no know. It's like the thing set back by itself. Cause Gorilla Live never have it either. And me try to give me it back, but me not see it. Italian say, yeah. Italian say, I don't watch news. What? I don't watch news much. My sister always bad news. LOL. I missed you, my sister. Oh my. We're gonna do a live together one of the day. Definitely my favorite sister. Oh, you are my favorite sister as well. Not to worry. Yeah. Yeah, we have some catching up to do. For real, for real. May I do a live Friday morning, but may I have a strong topic on Saturday morning. So probably we can do a live together Saturday morning. We'll do a live together Saturday morning. Yeah, we can do a live together Saturday morning while I'm talking about the topic. Yeah, so I'm gonna send you what the topic is about. I'm gonna send you what the topic is about for Saturday morning, so you can be in the know as well. And then we're gonna do a live together 6 a.m. Saturday morning. If you can make it, if you're not busy. What time on Saturday? 6 a.m. 6 a.m. So on a Friday morning, me do a 6 a.m. live. And a Saturday morning, I also do a 6 a.m. live as well. So them 2 morning there, 6 a.m. And during the week, because of the music I play 6 p.m., me not really, me try to kind of cut down on the, it's like I'm used to the live like every day, almost every day. A certain amount of time for the day and maybe in the night. I kind of scale down to Friday morning, Saturday morning, and sometimes in the midnight or early morning, like after 1, after 2 a.m., 3 o'clock so a.m. in the morning. So yeah, so we can do a live. Definitely we will need to do a live together again. Yeah. Okay, cool. Send me the info. 6 a.m. my time. Oh, so you're upon daylight saving time now, or you're upon the same time as us out here? You're upon the same time as us in Jamaica here? It's now what time? Let me see. It's 4:29 a.m. now. What time do you have on your side? Italian say, is it 6 a.m. here when it's 6 a.m. there? I forgot, LOL. Maybe it's the same time. Not sure. Oh, so you're ahead of me. Because if it is 5 something now, you're ahead of me, man. You're upon daylight saving time. It's almost 4:30 here now. 4:30 a.m. And you have 5:30. So you're ahead of me. Italian says, so I am 1 hour. Yeah, you're 1 hour ahead. I'm gonna send you it still so that you can still join. You can still join still. Yeah? Yeah. So I still be 7 a.m. for me. Hello. Cool. Yeah, so 7 a.m. for you, and yeah. So I was on the last part of all right, so what advice would you give a young couple? Yeah, so what advice would you give a young couple? Well, I just give my advice just now. So if Italian have advice, Italian can give as well. So tell me the news, LOL. Yeah, so the news was about a soldier. Well, it's about three soldiers allegedly, who one of them is the boyfriend, the other is the secret lover, and the girlfriend was caught at her boyfriend's house with the secret lover. Yes, so he was like, when he caught them, he was like telling them to leave. But before all of that, he got a video. I guess he got a video, and allegedly, the video is circulating all over the place. And he was like telling them to leave his house and all these things because of the situation. They were saying like, did he handle the situation well pertaining to what he came and saw? I was saying yes, he handled the situation well, because normally in Jamaica here, things like those doesn't end well, because sometimes the men get enraged and it turns out tragic, right? So he held his composure and he asked them to leave his house, right? So it's viral on social media. Persons are saying that the boyfriend did the right thing by telling them to leave his house, and he didn't retaliate and do anything out of the norm. He held his composure, right? And I think that was a good thing on his part, because you don't want to do something drastic and then you ended up in bars, right? Yeah, so you know, he's still free to go where he want to go, and people are commending him and telling him he did the right thing, you know. Yeah, so Italians mm, oh, don't get married until, oh, so that's for the younger persons, the younger couple. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Don't get married until you ready, until you really really know someone. Never cheat, never, until you know someone. Never trust. Oh, never trust until, never trust into anything. Oh, so you're saying never trust into anything too soon, until you know the person. Eventually, don't rush into anything. Yes, that's what I was saying. Don't rush into anything too soon, because you don't want at the end of the day it's the wrong person. It's not the right person, it's the wrong person. Yeah, so that is true. Italians say the girlfriend is greedy. Oh my god. Oh, the girlfriend is greedy. He must not have known her that well for her to have two other. Oh, it was like him, the boyfriend, and the other guy. So it's two, boyfriend and secret boyfriend. Secret, she have a secret. Well, I guess the reason why this happened, is because they're working together. They're working together, and whatever happens in her relationship, she has been discussing with the other person, the secret person. So eventually, by telling him what's going on and stuff like that, they gotten close. So I think that is what happened. So I guess maybe they didn't want to spend any money to go to a Airbnb, or they were probably saying allegedly this is gonna be something quick, and they were probably thinking that the boyfriend was busy at work, he won't be coming there anytime soon, so they guess wrong, right? So that's what probably happened. So they got caught. Two other men without his knowledge. Yeah, so she have a other man secretly without his knowledge. But I guess he was finding out something, because in that video he said something that he knows about the two of them been going, right? So he was catching on to things and she didn't know. He did better than I would have. LOL. He did better than I. Yes, he did better than you would have. Oh my God. Italian say, that's a lot of boyfriends. LOL. Yeah. So she have two, one secretly and one publicly. So the publicly one that she have found out about the secret one. Yeah. Italian says someone who cheats with a married person, that with a married person has no morals or respect. Wow. I would have best. I would have it that. Oh. LOL. Well, they weren't married, I guess. They were like boyfriend and girlfriend living together. But the three of them work at the same place because they're all serving, they're soldiers, allegedly. They're serving Jamaica force, right? So I guess it's just one of them things they still wear. The relationship probably was breaking down. Communication, maybe he's busy working and maybe she feel as if him have somebody else, and maybe she hear things too, I don't know. But if you're hearing something, you're supposed to come to your partner and try to tell him, try to have a conversation, sit down and talk to him and tell him, say, boy, you know me feel like you have somebody else. You know me not feel, me not feel you again. Walk one, and don't try if you go out and do the cheating thing, because it doesn't end well at all. It doesn't end well. It won't end well at all. So that is what's going on social media right now. It's going really, really viral all over the place. It's on every social media platforms, every, and you have like a whole lot of persons talking about it. That's why it's called viral. Yeah, so it's gone viral all over the place. you know. So Italian say, I found a woman with my ex-boyfriend, and I can say is I do not take cheating well. LOL. It was uh smart down, and the cop when the cop came, he told my boyfriend that if the same thing happened to the cop, he'd oh Italians say I've done worse. I didn't get in trouble. The cops understand why I was pissed, why she was pee off. The cops understand why she was pee off, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most of these things, when it happen, the other half, worse it happen in him house, upon him bed, and him come, worse him come and come sit, him not hear about it, him come and come sit with him two eyes, standing there. That do something to him heart, that do something to him mind, his whole entire body feel weak, him get nervous, right? So, him not know how to feel. Look here, man. Some people wouldn't know how to think straight after that. And then everything would have got a wire. You understand? Just like when you say Italian. Everything would have got a wire. Because I'm telling you, there is a lot of situations out here when I turn out that way they at all. So everybody was like commending the soldier boyfriend and telling him, him did a good. And his part, what he did by telling them to leave was a good thing on his part, because it could have turned out worse than that. And we're glad that it didn't escalate to anything terrible where we are going to hear over the news. Because in most instances, that's what happened. Right? So, him tell him to leave, him working on himself, and, him still can't believe it. So she do him that. But, they normally say there is two sides to every story. But, what is his side? What the girlfriend have to say about why she had a secret partner with her boyfriend, and why she had to take him to her boyfriend's house? What caused all of that? So Italians say playing with someone's emotions is not cool, man. That's true. There can be consequence when you do that. Also, it's dangerous, of course. It's dangerous. There can be consequence, you know. That's true Italian. These never a good reason to cheat. If they cheats, you will leave. If he cheats, you will leave. Yeah, that's why I was saying a while ago. Before you cheat, leave the person before you cheat, because if you see that the relationship is not working out and it's gonna be leading up to you cheating, just leave the person and go to the person who you want to be with, instead of secretly keeping the person and then the partner is gonna find out that you're cheating, right? That sort of thing. Yeah. So there is never a good reason to cheat. If he cheats, you leave. If you aren't happy, you talk it out. Yeah, there's always a choice 100% to disrespect yourself and everyone else in the situation is just wrong. Yeah, that is true. Italian said, mainly Italian said, in a relationship, communication is key and trust is essential. Yeah. So it's still kinda puzzling though. Why? Why? You know the consequence, right? Why would a person take that risk to go to the home where you and your partner shared a bed? You take you take the secret person to the home in the space where you and your partner shared. Then, to add to all of that, your partner now comes because him feel like something wrong somewhere. Him feel like there is something wrong somewhere, and him say, you know what? I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home and just see what is going on at home. And that is what he found. That is what he found. So his instincts was totally right. Him go for him instincts, and him instincts was right. Yeah. So as I always said, expect the unexpected. So this was the unexpected, and he dealt with the unexpected well. So he was expecting the unexpected. So mainly Italian, some people get bored. That's true. Some people get bored and thinks they need lots of different men attention. Oh, he did very well. Yeah, man, him did very well for true. Him do very well, come here. Tell you, say, out here, hmm, some of the persons when I think and them do things without thinking. That's why I always talk about these things, you know. I always talk and I say, men, be strong, be strong. You see, like how this soldier guy be strong, I so uno fi be strong. When you know, expect the unexpected. You see, when these things happen, you will live to love again. You will live to move on with your life. If you even don't want to talk to nobody again or whatever because of the hurt where you go through, it might take you a while to heal. You're not in bars, right? You're not behind bars because of something that you might do without thinking, right? So it comes back around to self-control, right? And expecting the unexpected. And in these situations, you always have your mind intact. Think about it first. What you're gonna say, just don't do anything. Just talk and tell the person. Same way like how the soldier guy said, leave. Just tell him to leave. And that is it. He is in the USA, situations like that is fatal. It is fatal out here as well sometimes, you know. Yeah, sometimes out here it's fatal. That's why I say hats off to him because he did well pertaining to the situation. He handled the situation very well. That's why I'm saying, as a soldier, he knows how to handle certain situations when it arises. His training that he got was what saved him right there and then from doing something that he was gonna regret later, you know. So he held his composure and he just tell them to leave. So that was a good thing on his part, you know. So everybody is telling him, you know, job well done. He did well, yeah. Handling the situation on his own like that, he did well, yeah. So Italians say, don't go to jail. Yeah, don't go to jail for someone who don't care about you. That is it. That is it. It doesn't worth it. It don't worth it at all. You know? Because eventually, if per se things happen and she's still out there, she's still gonna move on with someone else. You know? So them thing they have to look upon and save yourself from putting yourself in something that you're gonna be behind bars for. You know? It's not worth it. Yeah man, it's not worth it for real, for real. Italians say thank thank them for showing you their true selves. Thank them for showing you their true selves, and thank God you got out of it. Yeah, for real, for real. Because at least him find out, and you know, him dealt with the situation really, really well. Mainly Italian said once a cheater, always a cheater. Feel bad for the next. Oh, feel bad for the next S. LOL. Yeah, that will pick up that person. But then again, they say no one is perfect. You only can find like maybe out of maybe 100, out of maybe 100 percent, maybe 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 70 or 80% are cheaters. So on maybe both genders, men or female, female or male. So you know, you have to just find somebody where you really, really, really can trust. And you know, say, well, then them definitely, well, from you know, say your partner not cheat by you, you not have no reason for cheat. That's what I would say. And then again, if your partner cheat, you no need for cheat same way, because that still don't make no sense. That still wouldn't make no sense. That still wouldn't make no sense, you know? So, if per se you can live with the person, if per se you can live with the person, then you continue living with the person. But you know, in the back of your mind, you still are going to think a certain way and think, but sometimes them love the person and them not see themselves as spend them life with nobody else. So them have to just know how well them can cope with the situation, and how well they will be able to go through and live on with the earth. You know, them have to probably pray about it, and God will take control and just let everything be okay eventually. Italians say no one is perfect. That's true. Yeah, no one is perfect. You know, no one is perfect. Them say only God alone perfect. So, you know, sometimes you don't have to even go to that distant way that person going on. Sometimes just as they say, as the Bible say, when you're lost, I don't know. Them say like when you're lost after someone that is also cheating. I don't know. I don't know. You know, when you use the eyes and the mind take you somewhere else, when you look on the person and your mind take you somewhere else, it happens in the mind. Sometimes some persons know how to, they have self-control, right? But it happens in the mind with some persons. It happens in the mind with some persons where they'll be looking at a man, you know, or they'll be looking at a woman. And in the mind, that's where it's happening, you know. But they won't act on it. They won't act on it, but in the mind, it's happening in the mind. But they know say if them act on it, their partner will know all these things and stuff like that, and they don't want their relationship, anything to happen to their relationship. So them tell themselves say them only can look, but they cannot express how they are feeling and stuff like that about the person or whatever it is, you know. But that's just life. That's just life. You have to just pray about these things. That's all. Just pray. And you know, just pray and trust God and ask God if you have certain type of issues, like those issues, ask God to take it away from you. Ask God to help you if you just stay focused on your relationship. And maybe some partner is loving like that. If you have certain feelings coming over you, you can discuss with your partner and tell them how you're feeling and stuff like that. And then we tell you, say, boy, are the devil, you know, are the devil. I try to get in between the both of you and stuff like that. And you know, by communication is key. Sometimes, you know, you go to your bed, you will even dream all these things, you know. That's how the devil works. Yeah? So, you know, just trying to make it become reality. So when you get up, you just, all time people always say, bind it up in the mighty name of Jesus. Because I'll dream you go to your bed, you dream all these things, my love. So you will there with your partner, good. And you go to your bed, your partner will there all beside you. And you dream all these things, you jump up out there. Yes, wait. How me go you start dream say? So that's just the devil working, you know? So, hi, good morning, how are you? So you have to just tell yourself, say, look here, you're not gonna make it happen. Hi, good morning, Uncle Barry, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Hope all is well. Yeah, so Italians say, pure, poor guy is going to have trust issues now. Yeah, for real, for real. Uncle Barry say, blessings, host, and everyone. Thumbs up, done. Uncle Barry heart emojis. You are welcome. Up early. Yeah. Yes, Uncle Barry, I'm telling you. Yeah. Italian say, hi, brother Barry. Yeah. So, yeah, we there here talk about what happened with that story is going viral. It's continue going viral right now. Where the soldier guy, well, it's three soldiers involved: the boyfriend, the secret lover, and the girlfriend. The three of them are soldiers allegedly, right? So the soldier went home and found his girlfriend with her secret lover in his bed. So he just tell them to leave, and on his part, he handled the situation well because this is Jamaica, and as Italians say, those things doesn't end well in the USA. Sometimes here as well, it doesn't end well, you know. So when we hear of it and it ends well like that, we normally congrat the person who be the bigger person and just let them go. You know, you won't be behind bars for doing something drastic, you know. But you know, as Italians say, he'll be having trust issues, so maybe he's gonna need some counseling. So if his superiors and stuff like that could assist him in getting some counseling, that would help a lot, you know, because seeing it going viral on YouTube and everywhere, every social media, it's gonna like constantly be there. You know, when you're trying to forget about something or something, as you step out, you hear it on the news, you hear it all over, you see persons seeing you, talking about it, and all these things. So he's gonna be, and to be there present in the room and seeing with your both eyes what's going on, that's gonna be doing something to your mind, you know. So he's gonna need some counseling. He's gonna need some counseling. Thank you, Uncle Barry. Uncle Barry, I don't know what happened to my blue, you know. So on the next live stream, I think it's resetting because I didn't took the blue from persons, but I realized that all the blue is gone. I think it's resetting by itself because I didn't remove it. So probably, and I was trying to put it back and it's not staying. So I hope when me end the live and me start a next live, I will be seeing it, you know. So yeah, that's why. So that's what's going on. That a go on pan what a go on here in Jamaica right now. Well, that's one of what's going on. That's one of what's going on here in Jamaica right now. I'm telling you, Uncle Barry said mainly Italian blessings. Italians say he will definitely need counseling. Yes, of course. Uncle Barry said no year change it up. Oh, okay. Okay. So when we do our next live stream, we will see how it go, you know? Cause I was shocked. The first person that came in was Gorilla Live. And I saw he didn't have the blue because the last time when he came on the live he had the blue. And Italian had the blue. So I was wondering, normally everybody who has the blue normally have the blue. So I was wondering what happened, but I guess it resets, it change out by itself. So now, yeah, it is there. Oh, it's there. I not see it on my side. I not see it on my side. I know if I true me I use the phone here. Cause the phone here I overeat. This I overeat. So when me use this, I will like use it when the time cool or in the early morning me we use it outside. Because when me use it outside, me realize say it no overeat and shut off. But like now it would have shut off long time. It would not give me problem long time if I eat me did I use. So Italian say I don't see it on this side either. LOL. Oh, but Uncle Barry say it is there. So me no know how happen. Well, on the next live we will see. Maybe through me I use a phone here. Me no know. Cause me not see it. I am not seeing it. Anyways, thank you, Uncle Barry, for joining. Thank you, silent watchers, as well, for joining. So, yeah, and Italian and Gorilla Live. So, thank you for joining tonight's discussion. Remember to treat each other with respect, communicate honestly, and think before making decisions that can change lives. If you enjoy this discussion, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So now, these are some of the conversations. Normally, people would shy away from these conversations because they just don't want to get into it. Because the thing is this, you have persons out there, when it comes on to these topics, they have been through it already, or they're going through it, or they know someone who have been through it. So eventually it will get them very, very, very upset, right? So these are very, very, very touchy situations. These topics are very, very touchy. Uncle Barry. Uncle Barry said it's not there like it is before. Really? But much smaller. Really? Much smaller. Wow, thank you, Uncle Barry. You know me not see it on my side. Italian say it's cool here in Maine right now and windy about 50 degrees. Wow, when I go on with things, I mean, out here hot. Out here hot. You see during all the day, right here, right now, me sit down here, so the place warm. Yeah, in the house feel warm. Probably on the outside is cooler than the inside, but here so now feel warm. Me I tell you say during the day the breeze will blow sometime outside. Yesterday wasn't the breeze wasn't blowing like that, but the day before it was windy. The day before, but yesterday it wasn't windy at all. I may tell you, you have to drink water, you have to drink juice because you just feel really hot, and because of that, you have to just constantly be drinking something, you know. That's how it is. Yes, Uncle Barry, thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining my live this morning. Well, from early, or maybe late in the night, and till early this morning. So, you know, thank you so much. On that note, you know, we're gonna, well, let me tell you guys, Friday morning, I do a live Friday morning, 6 a.m. Saturday morning, I do a live 6 a.m. You know, thanks to all the persons who came on the live Saturday morning gone. That live was really interesting, and thank you guys for showing up. You know, if you're not even coming at the chat, you show up and you was there listening, and that counts for something, you know. passing in the background and they're listening to what I was saying. So yeah, thank you so much. This weekend we'll be discussing a topic again that, you know, I hope you guys will come and support, and I hope you will also um, come in the comment section, say hi, you know, interact with us and stuff like that. And you know, if you're new, just remember to watch a little video. If you come in and you see the live going well and you love what you see here going on, you know, just watch a little video, subscribe to the channel, and, you know, continue to join the family, be a part of us, and continue to show up and support. Tell a friend to tell a friend. So Italian and I will be going live Saturday morning. Yes. So Italian, you're going live differently? Because me tell you, say me a come on your live, you know, but me no see your live. Me not see no live. Me only see videos. I only see videos. So Uncle Barry say we have a tropical depression in the Gulf, so it's making it much cooler here. Okay, we hot. We hot at times. All yesterday, me see the rain set up like it a go fall. And me say yes, the rain a go fall because we have one pear tree, we have one pear on it. So me I say me want the rain to fall, to just make it be more healthier, you know. And you know, when plants get the water from above, it helps. So now we did way down in the evening, 1 and 2 raindrops. Then it gone. So we no bother getting no rain. Yeah. Yes, guys. So thank you so much for joining. If you enjoy this live stream, you know, remember to like and share, subscribe to our channel, and be a part of the family, right? So on the weekend, well, if me probably I come live normally in the late night, me do a live sometimes. If I'm not tired, I'll do a live. So look out for those live guys as well. So now my live that I'll be doing, that is a surety, is on a Friday morning 6 a.m. and on a Saturday morning 6 a.m. So with that said, I will see you guys later on, meaning, you know, check out the videos that I post as well, guys, the shorts. And you know, some persons connecting on the community posts as well. Thank you so much. And you know, continue to strive for excellence, continue to always do your best, continue to try and put your best foot forward no matter what. God is the greatest. Yeah. So Italians say, I'll watch for the lives, and Saturday morning I'll join you. Okay, Italian, thank you so much. Yeah. So Italian say I'll be watching your videos later. Sis, you'll see me in your comments. Okay, my dear. Thank you so much. Uncle Barry say bye, my dear friend. Stay blessed. Yes, Uncle Barry, I'll be coming over on your side as well. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great day. Yeah. Italian says, see you, my brother Barry. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the like. Thank you so much for coming in and holding a conversation with A and I truly appreciate you all. Yes, for joining. So, Italian says, I did a video of old cars. I watched that one. Girl, I'm telling you, those are antiques. Yeah, you need to do some more of them video there. Yeah, those are antique. Yeah, those are antiques, you know. I watched that video. I watched that video as well. Yeah. When you were saying there's a little bit of music playing in the background, and you hope you won't get in any issues for it and stuff like that. Yeah. I watched that one. Yeah, I shared it on our Facebook Messenger. Yeah. You know, me not have Messenger, you know, but like when me go up on Facebook, the little thing that's at the top, I'll touch on it and I'll see the messages, you know. Because if me have Messenger on my phone, like the app, my phone would have ring and would have get all of the messages, but me not have the app on my phone. So when me open the Facebook, I can go there and see what is there, you know. So me not go get it same time unless me open the Facebook. Me will see it show. It will come up at the top of the phone when me open the Facebook. So Italians wasn't they so beautiful? Yeah man, them beautiful for true. Me feel excited when me see her show the cars them. Yeah, every every mail every mail they have a car show. Oh, every Monday they have a car show. Oh, that's nice. You can go, man. Go and post something. I'll be doing more. Yeah, man. Yeah. We want to see them. Yes. Okay. Bye, sis. See you later. Yes, Uncle Barry, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, Italian. See you later as well. I'm gonna watch for Uncle Barry, Italian, and Gorilla Live. So as me finish now, me go start watch, guys. So catch you later on. One love, guys. Type in the comment section even after the live end and you're rewatching the live. Thanks to all the persons who have been rewatching my live stream. Thank you so much. Remember to watch the ads, guys. We're now getting ads, yeah. Remember to watch the ads and remember to, let it play out to the end and watch let the live stream run to the end because you know the ads are gonna come in. So yeah. Thank you so much for your support. Catch you later, Italian. Thank you so much, Silent Watchers, Uncle Barry, and everyone, Gorilla Live. See you guys later on. The conversation was good. And guys, when the live end, you're watching it, you can also comment and say what you think about the situation. Catch you guys later on. One love from A and I. Bye for now.